So what makes you the best team in the world? Winning the World Cup or being world number one?
It has to be the trophy. From the day you've not been able to kind of handle your
on
business.
that one time,
That one time, not handle your business, then you can't say, well, we've won the last 50 games. Part of being a great team is being able to handle the pressure.
It is.
It was one line out. Like, it all came down to one line out. That was literally it.
And now we have the Women's Six Nations coming up. And
we do.
One
Saturday.
of my favourite decisions was them like separating it in terms of timing wise, right?
Genuinely a COVID accident, but who cares?
Yeah, exactly. End result is the end result. And now we're going to be able to just like focus and pay attention to that without having to worry about the under-20s and the Men's Six Nations as well. Tell us, who are you thinking is going to win the whole thing?
Well, Red Roses are going to win the whole thing. It's kind of a walkover at this point. Yeah. The final at Twickenham will be good because the England-France game. So I'd say like their aim is to see, I think my guess is that England Rugby's aim is to see how many tickets sell, knowing they're aiming for a sold-out Twickenham for the World Cup final. So it's a bit of a like barometer of where we're at on,
That's interesting. Okay.
on kind of popularity. But it'll be a good day out anyway. Like, if it's a nice sunny day, as ever. A couple of years ago, I was there in the bowl. At the end of the game, everyone started singing Sweet Caroline, and I've never had that at the women's game before at the end. So I just sort of lost my mind a little bit and just dancing around in the on the edge of the pitch. Like, I don't know why. I've done that before at the rugby, but for some reason it was at the women's game, and I just, it did feel different. So I think England will walk it. Ireland and Wales, I think, will be a bit of a surprise. Anything could happen. They're both contenders. Scotland are a lot better, so I'll be interested to see where France are. I have some questions about how much their game's risen in comparison to the others rising too.
Okay.
So I don't know a lot about their how their domestic sort of setup's going. So England,
but
without question.
So we were just talking about this in terms of the competitiveness of the games, and do you think that hurts the game with England being such clear favourites?
It's so tough, isn't it? Because if they were all level, you'd have to bring England down a little bit, and then you'd get, hopefully you just bring everybody up, right? But you'd get all the social media stuff, but they're just not good enough, and it's just a bit rubbish watching it or whatever. So I don't know if big walkovers bring in new fans a little bit, going, they're so good, or it's hard. I guess England have pumped more resource into it for a longer period of time, so they're always going to be better. I've kind of described it as that All Blacks period where they were just so much better than everybody else for such a long period of time. And it has obviously evened out now for the men's game, but I think the Red Roses are kind of like that, really. They're just so dominant, everyone struggles, and the only game they've lost in like the last 4 years is that one final.
I saw like 51 and that is crazy.
Yeah. They've lost one match.
But that one match was the World Cup final.
So I have the debate then. So what makes you the best team in the world? Winning the World Cup or being world number one?
It has to be winning it all.
I don't think so, because now you would say quite easily.
Well, they're ranked number one.
They are ranked number one, but they didn't win the World Cup.
Yeah.
So what makes you the best team in the world?
I think it has to be the trophy again, because that is the whole point of that, is to decide who is the best. And if on the day you've not been able to kind of handle your business
on that one time,
not handle your business, then you can't say, well, we've won the last 50 games or 51 games.
So they could have been against anyone, right?
So,
I think the debate's different in the men's game and the women's game, because obviously everyone will say, well, the Red Roses are the best in the world. They just had one game, but they didn't win. Whereas on the other side, everyone's like, well, Ireland are the best team in the world, but is it South Africa? And because they've won 2 in a row, etc. So you're like...
Because I think part of being a great team is being able to handle the pressure.
It is.
It was one line out. Like, it all came down to one line out. That was literally it. And a red card. Like, that's actually what happened in that final, which is wild.
I'm a different type of rock star. I got class and I got Henny overflowing up my shot glass. And I know I'm not a keeper, but can you be my mama seater by the time I'm done with